Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty experiment, bringing you some more Endless Space. It has not been long since the previous videocast. In fact, it is not even uploaded, the last one I made, So it is quite possible that I made some grave errors in my last video that you quite possibly pointed out and I was not able to incorporate in this video. That's simply because I made it quite quickly after the previous one. It is the next day, just the morning of the next day, so yeah, didn't quite have time to upload. Now I am attacked as usual by my enemies because yes, as usual I did finish my turn off camera because there is no point in recording AI finishing its moves. However, there is something I want to tell you. Trash can, it just did finish. Oh! I wanted to say it just did finish revenue then, but now I have confirmation. Last turn it was on 56 locus points, and this turn it is on 56 locus points again. So we have a confirmation that this is indeed how intense cultivation logistics works. It is slowing down the progress at which you gain locus points. I'm not sure if this is actually slowed down, like it takes 2 turns to get 1 locus point or something. Maybe it's like, maybe now it takes 10.5 or something, and that would be why it was so difficult to notice the change before now. But now I did, because just recently I did check this system before recording, and it was at 56, and it was before I ended my turn. So yay, progress! Oh, speaking of progress, let's start at my timer because I am actually quite a tight schedule today. Okay, anyway. What I wanted to show you is this. My dear friend Revenue Zen is here. And have a look at that! You see where the tax rate bar is? It used to be at 55%, now it's at 40%. None of my systems, okay, except one, I'm converting industry into dust, and I'm still making a lot of dust. That is kinda awesome. It really, really is. Also, oh, I captured Matraka. Didn't even notice. It may or may not have contributed. Actually, it have not, because I am only making 0 dust on this system, so yeah. So Revenue Zen, an awesome upgrade that you're gonna love to death if you're playing as Cravers, especially if you're playing as Siafu, because apparently... No, especially if you're playing on Endless mode, because apparently it's pretty difficult to gain dust in this mode. And also, notice this corruption and nepotism scandal. Well, turns out my people do not really care, which kinda is fitting to say the least. But anyway, let us not dawdle any longer and go straight into the action, aka a battle, while I'm taking a sip of juice. Actually, I did take a sip of juice before making this video, guys, so it's going to be a juice intensive cast. That's always a good sign. Oh yeah. It tastes better today as well. Speaking of tasting better or worse, yesterday I was really angry because doesn't even matter what kind of battle card I go for. I mean, seriously, now might as well just go for anything because I highly doubt the enemy will be able to do any damage to my ships. I mean, seriously. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go for nano resistance all the way because with Hero on this fleet, I'm pretty sure it is kinda impervious to any harm, no matter how many rockets the enemy has. Or maybe not no matter how many rockets he has, but this is not enough, let's just put it this way. Anyway, yesterday I was really annoyed because I made myself some Gemetria, or how you're supposed to pronounce it. The tea that was made with... what is it actually? It's cooked rice, isn't it? Yeah, anyway, I made myself this kind of tea. And the annoying thing is... somebody, I have no idea who, but I know for a fact it wasn't me, because I wasn't washing any dishes this day. But somebody put a cup in the... what do you call it, the place where you put cups in? Anyway, the place where I took a cup from. But apparently somebody did wash the cup, but forgot to wash it with water after washing it with soap. I'm not sure if I explained this well, but the conclusion of the story is I pretty much drank soap with some tea in it. I so hate when it happens, don't you? I mean, it happened to me, not that... it doesn't happen all that often, but still, whenever it does, it's just... it leaves a bad aftertaste in your mouth for like hours, and you cannot get rid of it until you go to sleep and wake up the next day, which is pretty much what happened. I was so annoyed, you have no idea. Especially because I made a lot of tea for myself, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get myself some hot tea to tea action. And I didn't. Anyway, let's get myself some Director 3 so that I can get efficient schooling in the next turn. And yes, I know I won this battle with relative ease, or rather with extreme ease, I should say. Matraka, dear friend, what do you have going for you? Well, only 3 parts colonized, which is not so great, but the enemy did have a lot of really nice positive anomalies. Wow, lucky amoebas, lucky amoebas. Now I can colonize those gas giants, and I might actually do so. Having some more gas methane on this planet would provide me with a really nice amount of industry. And yeah, hyperscale farms all the way across the sky. No. Actually, you know what? Gas helium will take more time to what do you call it? Stagnate, and since it seems like we have 2 Arctic sea here already and an ocean, I think I might make this my science productive facility. So I'm gonna resign from hyperscale farms, and yes, I know I can still use them because this isn't a maxed out system per se, but on the other hand, I'm trying to make it look like it's a smart decision, okay? Cut me some slack here. Well, it is gonna stay here for a while now, because it is going to take forever for those people to actually hate me a little bit less, but that's understandable. I mean, I did just kill half of them and left the rest to the sharks or something. I have no idea where I was going with this, and wow, they didn't even explore the moons. I mean, I know I queued up the moon survey, but I didn't realize I did it until this very moment. They did not even have Planetary Institute. Wow, amoebas are really far behind. Holy ball cake. That was unexpected. Anyway, is there still an amoeba fleet on Aldebaran? I have no idea. I mean, I am soon going to move some Doombringers over there, so it might be worth to take a look, but then again, knowing my luck, if I do move my invasion fleet to Aldebaran, then there will be no fleet waiting for me there. If I do not do that, then it means that there is an enemy fleet. It's just how it always goes. But then again, I just realized I do have a single ship that I completely do not care about, that I might as well send nearby Aldebaran. And yes, it is clear of any fleets of any description. This is nice. So what I can do with my remaining fleet is to decide whenever I want to attack Mizar or Elion. So let's have a really quick look at both of those. Wow, they actually have colonized gas methane, and they also took care of the meteor strikes. Actually, killer satellites. Oh, so that's how they get rid of meteor strikes. Huh. I guess it kind of makes sense, but it's kind of always nice thing to read what the devs think of. So it means a decent system, nothing too great though. Elion. You know what, I might actually leave it at the hands of the amoeba for a little bit longer. Why, you may ask? Because A, I want them to get rid of negative effect of geothermic activity, and B, maybe, given enough time, they will colonize Medium Desert and also maybe even get rid of irradiated thingy. This would allow me to get so much more bonuses from the system so much more quickly, because keep in mind, I am an unskilled builder, so I would rather have the enemies make some improvements for me that I can capture at a later date, instead of having to make them myself. Problem is, amoebas seem to be doing pretty poorly, so I'm not quite certain how this is going to work out, but I'll try my best. Okay, I'm actually losing dust. I forgot why this was. I mean, there was a reason behind all of this, but I forgot the reason, which is mildly annoying. Pancake, why are you so stupid? I don't know, actually I might as well queue up revenue zen on this system because I'm gonna need it, but... you know what, actually this system is gonna produce some more dust in the next turn, and this system is gonna have more industry dust, producing me with more dust. Actually not, because I'm still going for industrial cultivation logistics. Whatever. I will deal with it. I have a feeling, a hunch you might say, that I'm going to fight some more enemy ships in the relatively close future, and with my dust gathering trait I will be able to make dust this way, which should be all good and done in my book. Now there was something I needed to say, I wanted to say rather, but I don't quite remember what it was. I do remember I wanted to mention, I think I did mention it yesterday, that I wanted to actually make some my personal game of the year awards this time. I mean, As TB would say, that it's a cheap content that you can produce relatively easily and get a lot of views or ad revenue in his case of it. It is true, that can be wrong, but not necessarily as true in his case as it is in my case, because I completely fail at editing videos. I'm a complete anti-talent. Wow. Them pirates, they scary. I would love to colonize the system because look at the luxury resources there, but I'll try to escape, but I have a feeling, a hunch, that I will not be able to do so. Then again, I do have only kinetics, and I do have a bit of deflectors on a gift, don't I? I do, so I might be able to survive this. Not too sure about that, but let's try it nevertheless. Anyway, as I was saying, I still need to figure out a way for me to actually make this Game of the Year's awards, because it's going to be a little bit tricky for a guy who has no talent whatsoever in making, editing videos in any way, shape or form. I have to admit. I have an idea, but I'm not sure if it is actually going to work, and wow, my deflector's really not good enough for the pirates, wow. Not even a chance to escape. My poor gift. I guess no gift is gonna be delivered to anybody. That's sad. But well, at least I know I'm 100% secure from this flank, because ain't nobody getting through those pirate fleets, trust me. And if they are, then I'm in a big trouble, but let's hope nobody comes through. Alright, Doombring 2 Doomringers are on their way, which is nice. I'm trying to figure out if I want to colonize Adelron with both of them at the same time, or if I want to split them, which actually might be a better idea. Yeah, I'm gonna split them. Anyway, anything else I wanna do? Is there any stagnated system that I could use to make myself some more Doombringers? Well, Pixis is stagnating, however, it does have gas giants that I still did not colonize, and my approval definitely allows me to colonize whatever I want, and I still have hyperscale farms, which was a stupid idea, but well, now I can abuse it, I guess. So let's go for colonize Methane Giant. It's also going to provide me with a lot of industry, and I'm going to need it. Any other stagnating system that I do not really want to stagnate, to be stagnated, whatever. Hido! Where is the system? I do not even remember. Is it... You know, I do need to look at my systems. Don't know why, to be quite honest, but I do need to do so. Okay, Hido. What do I do with you? Well, Castle Syndrome and Acid Rains I cannot really get rid of at all, I believe. I mean, Castle Syndrome, no. Acid Rain, no. You would need Soul Revivification for that. I don't have this tech yet, and I'm not going to have it for quite some time now. However, Large Baron with Mortar Springs sounds kind of tempting. I mean, Mortar Springs is a nice anomaly. People are going to hate me for it, but they are happy for now. So I guess they can get over it. Hey, come on, I wanted to click. There we go. So I think it's gonna be good in the long run. It is, well, maybe it's worth to go for unlimited information highways, or maybe not, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna go for them. Okay, Faitas also finished with its stuff. Where's Faitas? There it is. I mean, not finished with stuff, but it is stagnating, and I can go for either Robot Locals or Aurora Waves. I would rather go for Aurora Waves because it is going to decrease the unhappiness I get from this planet. Also, it is going to decrease my science production on this particular planet to 0, but increase my dust production even more, and this would be great because Hydra just already produced a huge amount of dust. So yes, please, by all means, colonize this whenever you can. Actually, I do not want any systems to stagnate, so I might as well make it more important than intense cultivation logistics. And actually, wait a second, I have no mouse over here. Why was I even allowed to get this? I guess, oh yeah, the decrease in locus point gain, I guess doesn't, what do you call it? Works regardless if you have a moon or not. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. And yeah, there is a living proof that it actually works. This system doesn't have this upgrade yet, and Faitas 4 is almost depleted. However, Trashcan has this upgrade for a while now, and Trashcan 1, even though I have it for much longer period of time, is still quite a bit far away from being depleted. So, final proof, there you have it. Yay! We got that out of the way, again. Okay. Any other system stagnating? Come on, I want to use something to make myself some more colonization ships. Matraka and Circini both stagnating. Where's Circini? Oh. You're not stagnating? Hold on a sec. Oh, he's not stagnating, he's just not making enough food to not be stagnated. In fact, those people are starving to death. Oh well, they're probably not mine. I'm such an evil person about that. Okay, Edbartraka, yeah, it's about to not be stagnated anymore. So, that was a useless waste of time. Oh no. You know what I might do? This actually, Hiro is producing a lot of food. How long would it take to make a Doombringer? 10 that I do not want to waste. So, you know what, my main system is about to be not stagnated but depleted. So I might as well start moving my people away from the system. Then again, that's a lot of population, and there's still some planets, okay, this lava right here, that would benefit from me not being stagnated. So, Yudi says, go over here. This is going to increase my industry production by a lot. Decrease pretty much everything else except dust, but I do care about industry, I do. Okay, so if not this system, then which system? Those guys have quite a bit of food production, I mean the most out of all, so I might as well try it here. So let's see. I can make one Doombringer, how about two? Can we fit two? No, we cannot, but one might be enough, might not. Basically, the reason why I do this is because I want those two systems to have a little bit of a head start, so that they can be useful a little bit faster than usual. Okay, I believe this is it. Also, I should already start construction of a larger fleet that I could use, but... Huh? Wait a sec, what's that? Did I produce those? I swear I did cancel the production of those Doombringers. Apparently I did not. Go away, I want to check this. Yeah, I did not cancel it. Way to go, Pancake. Or Himneo, as you would say in Korean. Yeah, Korean. That's a fantastic language. That was actually not supposed to sound like that, because no sarcasm was supposed to be there. I do legitimately love Korea. Which I told you like a bajillion times already, but I might as well repeat myself. Because who's gonna stop me? Nobody ain't stop me. Nobody ain't stop me. What on earth does that mean? No idea. Anyway, what do I want to go next, tech-wise? I mean, my ships do need a little bit better tech to be able to stand their ground. Having more tonnage would also be nice, but tech is more tonnage efficient than a tonnage upgrade, if that makes any sense. It might not, but I think I'm gonna go for it nevertheless. So, if that's the case, I will maybe, perhaps, for example... Not too sure. Maybe just, well, I don't know. Let's just go for it. Queue this up and this up. So then later on I will have quite many possibilities of what I want to switch into, depending on what empire I meet next. Because so far I have no idea who I might encounter in the future. Not at all. Actually, I just realized something. This upgrade is orange, but how is it improved at all from its other counterparts? It costs just as much as it should cost, 10,000 science points or whatever. Maybe those workers are way better than they should be. Let's have a quick look. 300 damage max, 200 damage minimum. I don't remember how much normal decay shells are supposed to... How much damage normal decay shells are supposed to deal, so it's kinda difficult to tell how on earth is this thingy an improvement instead of not. Yeah, I'm kinda confused, but whatever. Okay, some of my ships are moving in some places. Oh, those would be my hive ships, or Doombringers as I call them. I have even more Doombringers. Well, since I made them, I could just reverse my decision and make them go back to trash can, but instead I think I am indeed going to make my new systems have a head start. Though again, OMG, I just realized I also decreased the effectiveness of my newly acquired revenue Zen by a lot. Fortunately, I'm still somehow making money. I'm actually making 10 dust per 10, and that's because I'm converting dust into industry. No, industry into dust, the other way around, which is causing this thing to happen. Which is good, which is good. Now, I do like myself some more industry, so I'm gonna go for that. It is actually going to increase my dust income as well, so I might as well do this. And I kinda am tempted to go for hyperscale farms, but nah, the system is about to be depleted anyway. And with this hero, it doesn't take a long time to increase my population. Actually, it's gonna take 3 times for just one population increase. Maybe? OMG, look at the dust loss. No, I cannot afford it. Not at all. Okay, so this was a poor decision in retrospect to make those Doombringers. I mean, then again, I didn't want to make them. I changed my mind. I simply forgot to cancel them and... What? You said yourself I'm making dust. What on earth? I was making dust. Okay, now I'm making it again. That's a display back for you. Okay, let me drink some more juice. So give me a sec. That juice. So tasty. I mean, just begging for mercy again, most likely. What do they offer this time? 2 systems. Yeah, they are really getting desperate. Mizar and Elion. If not for the fact that I have Eternal War, I would agree to that, because those are great systems that I would love to have. However, I do have Eternal War. I do need to conquer all their systems, not just some of them, and call it a day. I cannot possibly wait. I need to maximize my profit as much as possible, as fast as possible. So I'm gonna refuse that, which is kind of heartbreaking. But then again, in my recent game against Gensei, we did have this kind of... Oh, come on. Pirates. I hate them. Anyway, we did have this kind of bug where I was fighting against pilgrims. I wiped them out almost 100% completely. They only did have a single... 2 systems left. They offered me a ceasefire and gave me another system in return. I'm not gonna say to you why I accepted. Let's just say that I did have a very good reason for this to happen. But then the game backed out. I was never able to cancel the ceasefire and declare war on them. Usually ceasefire is supposed to last for 20 turns, then it goes away. It lasted for 40 turns, never did go away, which was extraordinarily annoying. Okay, anyway, let's use one of my Doombringers to colonize which planet? Mutated flora on lava? Well, it would provide me with some more food production on a planet that is food production less, so that's something. And then again, small desert has this food production on its own. It also would have dust water with even more food production, so I think I'm gonna go for this one. It is going to make my people moderately unhappy. Actually, even... yeah, even more unhappy than they would be on a lava, but... Also hexaferum is really nice. But no, I do need myself some food. Sorry there. So I'm gonna go for it. Also, is Indusa in the enemy's sphere of influence? If it is, then I'm gonna be moderately displeased, but let's hope this... Oh, okay, they just have no more movement. That's okay. Okay, my newly colonized system. What do you have going for yourself? Not a lot. 5 turns to hyperscale farms are in effect. That's gonna take a while, but that's because those people are unhappy. Okay, advanced fusion power researched. I'm still quite far away from finishing the research I queued up, unfortunately. Matraka DSA, you have colonized a huge gas helium. That's nice and all. Now please make some use of it, if at all possible. So, like that. Man, this is gonna be a pain. Like that. Like that, like so, and there we go. 5 turns then all of this is actually finished. That's a long time. Oh well, I can deal with it, I believe. And that's about all production I care about that it has finished. I'm making quite a lot of dust. Would I still be making dust if I were to resign from industry into dust conversion on my main system? I would be making even more dust. You're seeing what I'm seeing, right? How is that making any sense? I do not even know. I seriously do not. It is supposed to be the other way around. I have no idea what is going on. There's a lot of display bugs this day. But whatever. We are going to go for sustainable farms for a little while to just make sure that I do get my population replenished as much as possible, so that my revenue then is going to have more effect. But after that, you know what I need? I need more ships, and actually I need to design those said new ships. Sorry, I need to scratch myself. There we go. And we have a new ship design. Its class is a repair, but I'm gonna call it a kiss of death. Yeah, there we go. Some fancy names, kinda. Yeah, I like it a lot. Do I have access to Hyperium? I mean Hexaferum? I'm pretty sure I do, so yeah. And if I don't, I'm 100% sure I can get it very early. No, not cancel. Now, let's have a quick look at the ship design. All the ships in this game are nice, and I do kinda like the Kravis fleet. Although even though the ships look like... yeah, they're just made to kill stuff, which really fits with the Siafu lore a lot. Okay, anyway. What do I want to go for this particular Brilliant boy? What on earth is that supposed to be? Okay, maybe I want to wait for... yeah, actually, yes. For just a little while longer for those Omegas to kill the cannon. But, oh man. All of a sudden, now they take more time? If that's the case, no, I'm not gonna wait. I need some more ship power ASAP. So, dear Kiss, you're gonna have, well, more tonnage first of all, because I do like me some tonnage. And what after that? Some deflectors, because we have no idea who are we going to be up against. Actually, we might be forced to fight pirates, so let's go for 10 of those. Especially since this ship class decreases the, what do you call it, tonnage cost of defense modules, so I can go for a lot of them, which is very nice. Active mirroring, let's just go for 9. I do not really think that anybody went for beams, really. I mean, Amoeba did, but they changed their mind in the end, so I might as well go for 9 of this. Unfortunately, my flag defense is really pathetic, so I will need a lot of it. And it's not a really efficient defense at all. So I might also make it even less efficient. But in return, man, the only good weapon I have are rockets. And rockets are boring, come on! Well, I do need to get something that is efficient, and kinetics level 2, highest total slugs, are really not good! Not at all! There's no reason to get them, unfortunately. And also, since I have a little bit more room left, I might also go for reactive hulls to give my ships some more HP, because there isn't anything else I could go for that wouldn't make my OST, no, how is it called? My OCD, yeah, go crazy. So that's gonna be good, I guess. Overall, this ship, even though it might not look like it, it's gonna be pretty weak against missiles, I believe. And I do hate missiles. And I hate myself for using them, but yeah, you can see this. I'm kinda forced to use them. Create! Yeah, there we go, now I can kiss people! Yay! I feel like a schoolgirl. Okay, let's queue up some of them, not sure how many. Let's just leave it at that for now. Also, I will need to intercept this pirate fleet. Wow, it is actually a pretty big one. I will need to send my main fleet to deal with that. Yeah, I will need my hero to take care of those guys. Which is annoying because most likely I will be forced to stop conquering Mizar. Now, technically speaking, I should start moving towards Matraka so that I would intercept those pirates before they start moving anywhere else. But A, I'm pretty sure they will stay at this system and start capturing it. B, if I were to move closer, AI would start cheating and not moving his fleet. Human player has to move his fleet at the end of the turn. AI, not so much. Those hackers. Anyway, we can end the turn. This video has not been so long so far, but I am, as I mentioned at the start of this video cast, running on relatively-ish tight schedule, and I would rather not wait too long. So, not wait too long, but not spend too much time making this video cast, so yeah. Okay, fortunately those pirates have really crappy engines, so it's gonna take them a while to make it into Matraka, which is by all means really great. Now, an anomaly is randomly created on 3 planets. That's great. An occasional problem when testing cutting-edge furies is that sometimes nature gives the lesson after the test. This time, an accidental of quantum-coupled particles has triggered the creation of undesirable anomalies on previously unaffected planets. Now, this does not necessarily mean that those anomalies are going to be negative, but they can be. So we're gonna have to take a look at that as quickly as possible. Nothing here. Actually, yes, I did get huge rings all of a sudden, which is nice. It's a flat out bonus, which I like. So that's one positive anomaly created. Anything else? Oh, that hurts. Do they not have They do have intense cultivation techniques, logistics, but I guess it just took a little bit too long. So anyway, this planet is depleted, which means that now its food production is decreased by 25%, a huge amount. But there's much I can do. I am Siafu. I destroy things because I like it. Anyway, nothing here changed. I'm not sure if there was dust load on Pixis 1. I think there possibly wasn't any, so now I have even more dust, which is nice. And also, yeah, let's make sure that this planet is exploited properly. Okay. Let's set for more thingies. Nothing changed in this system. Oh, come on, another depleted planet. I hate that! Hate it! Okay. Oh, I can actually get rid of aurora waves. That is a really big deal that I am so very thankful for. Anyway, another system. Ancient ruins. I'm pretty sure there were ancient ruins in here before. Yeah, nothing changed over here. And okay, I don't need to explore this planet. Thank you very much. Acid rain, yada yada yada. Nothing changed over here. How about this system? Atnov rings. No. Big pile of nope. But actually this system is stagnating, so I should do something about that. Where do I want to expand? Irradiated? Lower gravity is pretty nice, and I would get meta-octagogen or whatever it's called. So why not expand over there and make my people actually love me for colonizing a gas giant? This doesn't happen too often, but well, now it will. Okay, another system. Yeah, it was mineral pool, and it is still mineral pool, aka useless. Well, since the next turn it is actually going to be profitable, but still useless. Okay, over here I actually do not remember what was and was not on the system, so I might as well stop checking those things out, because there is no need for me to do so. My research is almost done, so now I can decide what I want to do. And even though I think the game encourages me to go for rockets, even though I am not too sure if this is an improvement or not over what you usually get. I imagine it is, I just do not see it being a really big step forward. So instead, what I might do is, well, I kinda need some more flak, because so far my flak is pretty pathetic. But I just went from a game in which I use a lot of kinetics. Kinetics or beams? Well, I need some flak, so let's go for mobile. No, not this way, you stupid game. Mobile ghost platforms, and then I guess I'll go for hypermagnetics after. Okay, then, so that's research done. That's, yeah, Matraka only made, that's not out of production. They only managed to make one sustainable farm. They were supposed to make some to kiss me, but no, they didn't. For whatever reason. That's annoying, but what can you do about it? Not much. And there isn't really anything to do. Atom is stagnating, but it is about to colonize some new stuff, so yeah. Okay. You sir, please colonize something. Question is, what? Proto-Orchid, pretty amazing. Increases fields in the entire empire. I want it. Robot Locals is, however, going to provide me with a lot of industry production, and Huge Tundra is Huge Tundra. I'm trying to think what would give me more food production. Huge Tundra just gives me, well, including the Proto-Orchid, those two plants give me the same amount of food production. So that's not that doesn't take any effect, but Proto-Orchid will boost my entire empire, while Robot Locals are just awesome. So I'll go for Indusa 1, I think. Not sure if that was the best idea, but I'll go for it regardless. And no more movement points left, and OMG, parts are about to attack. So I cannot wait. I wanted to transfer some people to Indusa, but seems like I can't really wait. Well, so yeah, colonize, yes. And actually, those people are gonna hate me so much for doing this, but whatever. Now I have Hexaferum Abundance, which I do not care at all. Do not care about at all. You know what I mean. And I can survey the moon to find that it has nothing of worth on it, most likely. And the people hate me, so it was actually a pretty poor decision to colonize the system. Yeah, I forgot that the flora doesn't give me any happiness. And I cannot get rid of mineral pool. That was a poor decision. Maybe I should have just risked it and see if I can move my fleet before the pirates move. But knowing the AI, this wouldn't happen. This seriously would not happen. Well, I still have one Loombringer in the bank, so I might be able to use that one. Hopefully, maybe. Okay, in here I want as much food as humanly possible, so let's go for something like that. Planetary Institute is awesome because it also gives me some industry, and I do need it. Although desert is a very industry-friendly planet, so that's another reason why I would why you would want to colonize it. Okay, anything else that I should take care of? I'm not too sure, but I think not. Next time I'll definitely move my people back to Matraka to defend it, but I already have Mizao, which is going to be nice. Let's end the turn. I'm about to sneeze. No, I'm not. Never mind. I was able to control it. My body does not control me. Yes. And yes, I managed to slip my Dublin Brigades past the pirates, which was great. The only downside of this is that I didn't need to colonize other Runner at all in the first place, which is merely annoying, but oh well. Okay, radiation proofing is done, which I didn't care about at all in the first place. I do have a lot of metallic tardigogen, which gives me a lot of added defense, that is nice. Trash can made 2 kisses for me. That's cute, I guess. And I can get myself some more science. Do you want anything else? Artemis, dear sir, what do you have going for me? Oh, I guess this is a cheap upgrade that still gives you a lot of science, so I may go for that. And man, revenues then on this system would be amazing, especially with those gas hydrogens. This will take a while, but maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth a try. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I cannot speak English, but that's nothing new, is it? Okay, DSA, you have veteran. Miza has just been conquered. Is there anything I need to scrap? Well, intense cultivation logistics, I don't need them. I'm going to replace them with my own, but for now they just provide me with more food. I do not need food on the system. I mean, I could create a Doombringer, but it would probably take forever to make a Doombringer. Well, 2 turns is forever in my book, so yeah, not going for that one. Just gonna scrap this dust-sucking machine and crop epigenetic crop seeding as well. I just hope my people will not starve because of this. No, they will not. They are fine as it is, so that's good. Also, that's nice. I would be able to get diversity systems. Actually, that is not nice. It is usually a decent upgrade, but there's no way I can make use of it at all at any point in time. So I should just scrap it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, what do I want to go for the system? Well, I'm really surprised they didn't go for public hypership partnerships yet, but first of all, they have hyperscale farms. No need for that whatsoever. So, no. This adds some more production. This is going to be quite a productive system, it seems. And some moon survey, please. And there's some more science, that's about that. This says, go back to Matraka, make sure those bastards do not run away. It's gonna take 2 turns, but oh well, I can deal with it. Because I have to deal with it. Julius says, make your way into Matraka, slowly but surely. This is going to be a pretty nasty ship,